Look at this. There are 6,128 members in my trading group, and we're killing it. Got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. Right now, if you go to the website, cryptorev.net, pay with cryptocurrency, you get 50% off if you pay for 6 months or if you pay for the year. With the year, you get an additional month for free. If you do want to pay with a card month to month, there is a monthly credit card option. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys, smash a like button for me, subscribe to the channel, jump in right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin. We'll get there next. Congratulations to this week's $500 Bitcoin giveaway winner, Richard K. I sent the $500 in Bitcoin, free money. Let's go. Reminder, we're going to do this again in 6 days. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. $500 Bitcoin giveaway. Let's go. This is a Bitcoin weekly chart. Bitcoin had a strong weekly close, huge lower wick here. So again, there's been a ton of buyers down here in this area. Weekly support back here at 32,000, still holding. Obviously, Bitcoin closed above 34,000 this week. So, that's a strong weekly close for the bulls. This is a Bitcoin daily chart. So the key is the price action for Bitcoin needs to break this yellow trend line. Once that happens, a retest of 40,000, potentially 45,000, and then even $49,000 Bitcoins in the cards. Will we see a move down to the 618 fib level at 27,000 and then $24,000 support? We'll have to see. However, if we go to the Bitcoin 1 hour chart, there's some bullish divergence on the 4 hour time frame, which is a good sign for the bulls. Remember, Bitcoin's been in this large falling channel for an extended period of time, and it all starts here. All these moves start in the lower time frames, right? So the bulls have to break, number one, above 35,000, this strong resistance over 36,000. Right? You really want to see a move by the bulls to break out strong resistance, hold this level, act as support, and retest in order to get to 40,000. Okay? This is a rising, broadening wedge. If the bulls are unable to hold this level, you're looking for some downside. Right? The way you have to look at these patterns is price action continues in these patterns until it doesn't. So if it doesn't break out, essentially you're looking for the move lower. One idea that would still work for the bulls would be if this does break lower, then you get a bounce at support, and then this creates some type of ascending triangle type pattern here, which would also be a possibility, but really it's this simple. $36,000 level needs to be broken in order to see $40,000. This has happened many times where Bitcoin came up and touched the upper trend line and then got rejected. So can the bulls put in this next leg higher for Bitcoin? I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person made his first comp trade, first one ever, made profit start to finish, feels good. Brand new trader, right? First trade ever. This person up 200% on a Theta USDT trade. Obviously some leverage involved there. This person traded the sushi setup I'm going to go over with you guys, and some Bitcoin scalps that he's been trading. He paid for the entire membership of the group. The group's cheap, it's way underpriced. Group pays for itself in a couple trades. You pay for the entire year in a couple trades. This person turned $25,000 into $44,000 over the last almost 2 months. And again, this market has not been amazing. So this is a brand new trader. Listen, this is the biggest financial opportunity of our lifetime. I can help you. I can make sure you're in the best, most profitable trading setups going forward. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, if you pay in crypto right now, it's 50% off. So go to my website, cryptorev.net. This is Sushi, USDT. Buy the breakout of this level, 19% gains in about 2 days on this Sushi setup. This is Comp, USDT, 33% profits in a day. This is Ethereum. We nailed these Ethereum USDT trade. It was posted 2 days ago, up 16%. Ethereum, obviously, big mover in the large caps today. Huge gains. So this chart kind of shows where we're at as far as the days after the halving for Bitcoin. The 2016 to 2020 bull cycle or market cycle for Bitcoin, you had about a 3,000% run up. And so this green price action right here is essentially Bitcoin's move to this point. And this person is trying to build the case that, hey, listen, we're not very far past the halving yet. And potentially, if Bitcoin has a longer market cycle, that there's a ton of upside left for Bitcoin. But the idea where the market cycles are longer than 4 years would be also the idea of diminishing returns, where it may not see a near 2,800% run up, potentially something more like 15x or 20x would be in the card. So again, just building the case where this price action, this is just a lull before the next big rally for Bitcoin. This idea shows a bullish hammer on the weekly chart, where essentially the price action came down here and tested the 50 MA as well as the 50 EMA held as support. And then remember, there's a CME gap up here for the gap boys. These gaps quite often do get filled, and Bitcoin retesting this level is in the cards at some point. It's not necessarily it's going immediately there, but just making you guys aware of this idea. I'll understand these long wicks. When you have a long bottom wick, that means the price action moved all the way down here to 28,000. And then the bull showed up, and these wicks are like shadows left behind. The bull showed up and bought this entire price back up above 34,000. That's bullish idea, right? Bull showed up here. The crypto fear and greed index is an oscillator. That means it oscillates in between 0 and 100. When it's down here in these lower ranges where it's at now, at some point you do get huge moves to the upside. But market is super fearful right now, and at some point this will oscillate, this will bounce, and then we see upside continuation where, people get greedy with the bounce in Bitcoin price action, and so that's the case being built here. This week, Bitcoin will see the largest downward difficulty adjustment, maybe even 23 or 25%. So Bitcoin's previous record adjustment was 18%, seen in October 2011 when Bitcoin was just $3. This is a huge pullback in the hash rate. Actually, the same amount of Bitcoin is going to be produced by less miners, right? So, a lot of people are saying this affects the price of Bitcoin. And I was really trying to backtest this idea. I'll have to, really look into this because I really feel it's hit or miss. But people are saying this is not good for the price of Bitcoin. But I would like to really dive deep into this and do my own analysis, because from what I've seen, based on 2017 run up, you could build a case both ways. But what people are looking at is this recent hash rate adjustment where, essentially they just chose one data set where the hash rate has had these negative difficulty adjustments, and then you had a 35% pullback based on this idea. And I don't think you can build any kind of case on such a small data set. I'll look into putting together a video on this idea. This is the Ethereum BTC chart we talked about in detail yesterday. 12,000 people saw this video. And we talked about this exact idea where you have to draw a trend line, multiple trend lines. These are the take profit ideas. Draw this trend line, take profit if it breaks it. Draw this trend line, take profit if it breaks it. And then for entry, we talked about this pullback being a support level. And then if Ethereum didn't hold this support level, potentially another 10% move lower. But when your buying opportunity is buying the breakout of this trend line, right? Real simple. Know when to enter, know when to exit based on these trend lines, right? Let's keep it simple. Like, you don't have to make this complicated. So you can see here, the same exact Ethereum setup I gave you guys yesterday yielded 6% returns. But with Ethereum USDT yielded 16% returns or more. Ethereum BTC actually about 10%. So what I want to explain here is understand how ETH BTC is calculated, right? And so, I mean, this is Ethereum's performance versus Bitcoin, right? And so if Bitcoin's moving higher, then Ethereum is going to outperform Bitcoin, but not by as much as it outperforms the dollar, right? So if you get a 5 or 6% pump out of Bitcoin and you get a 16% pump out of Ethereum, you only yield a 10% pump on the Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart. And so the idea here is Ethereum BTC is a great way to gauge the strength of the altcoin market. And we talked yesterday about if Ethereum can hold this support level, we could see some relief for the altcoins this week. And this has happened. This played out. And so use this idea. Bullish ideas on ETH BTC normally convert and carry over to the rest of the altcoin market. And so you really want to find ideas or confluence across different charts that give you the same idea to help you trade this market. Multiple technical ideas that point the same direction will give you a higher probability of trading success. Then understand that these fundamental ideas, mining difficulty adjustments, like, they're good to know and understand, but I don't trade these ideas. The news is not predictable. So I really focus on what's happening on the charts, and I've built a very high success rate based on what the charts are doing. Now, news catalysts are definitely something to pay attention to. Negative news obviously affects the market, but understand the idea that the technical analysis, which represent a lot of psychology in the market, will give you a better win rate. But don't get yourself wrapped around these news ideas. Just understand, okay, the market is going to react to this news like this. Eventually, it's going to affect the market like this. And most of the news is manipulated. You can definitely manipulate the price action on the lower term time frames, but not on the macro levels. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.